Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Grandmaster Shaymin, and welcome back to Flower Paradise. And today we have another exciting episode of our Robotics Notes Elite playthrough. We are finally here. The tournament is about to begin for the big Robo 1 event. And we've gone up against the Randy Orton of the robot tournament, who, likes to make jokes about people's sexual lives. Kind of like Randy Orton's feud with Triple H, of course. Apparently people are cheering for him. That makes him not a very good heel. So he's different than Randy Orton in that regard. Randy Orton actually gets booed because he's a good heel. But anyways, he's grinning like he just dropped the mic after a zinger, but all he's doing is sexually harassing a young girl. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much true. Make sure you guys hit the like button and all that good stuff. Alrighty then. He's getting all worked up over, like, high school students. I mean, sounds about right for a 40-year-old. I mean, dude's a 40-year-old NEET who lives in his mom's basement. So I kind of expected this kind of terrible banter, though. Maybe he's not the Randy Orton. He's the Baron Corbin. He's the Baron Corbin of it. Because he's a heel, but nobody actually likes the dude. I mean, I guess they're cheering for him, so maybe that's not the best example. But the jokes and stuff that he has are absolutely horrific. Like, dude's clearly deprived. As he should be, to be fair.
Good
luck with that, mate. Ref, he's got a steel chair! Ref! Get him out! She's just explaining a fact, mate. That's like someone going up and telling a cornerback, hey, if you hit that receiver, it's going to be a pass interference call if he hasn't caught the ball yet. He's like, what the fuck did you just say to me, bitch? I'm just explaining how this... Okay.
Alright,
I pull Akiho by the hand and stand her behind me. I then put myself directly in the line of Maekawa Shi's glare.
いやー、すみません。もう喋りませんから。試合前にあれこれ挑発しても負け犬の遠吠えにしか聞こえませんもんね。失礼しました。
そりゃどういう意味だ?
That means you're a little bitch. Maekawa's face turns bright red. I guess he's angry.
どういう意味も何もそのままですけど。反省してるんですよ。
このガキ、俺を誰だと思ってやがる。
まあまあ落ち着いて、なんで怒ってるんです？
For real though.
はい、話してないで。両者、準備 OK?
準備いい。The referee cuts in and gets straight to business. Thank God, right? Where? It's like the referees in WWE. They're just like, no, don't do that. No, don't kill him. And then he kills him, and they're like, oh man, I told you not to do that. And then nothing actually ever happens. He's about as useful as a freaking referee in wrestling. Maekawa Shi's face is twisted in rage. He holds up his controller. Pick one or the other, please. I'd really appreciate some silence right now. I don't need you dragging me down. You're killing my focus.
それでは予選トーナメン
Do
ト
I
1
actually
回
have to
戦
fight? I hope
レデ
not.
ィー
I take a small breath and hold my phone drone tightly. My eyes are closed. I look down at the ring from above in my head. My position, the opponent's position, the path to Prez that the opponent will likely take, the paths that I should utilize to get to Devil stronger. Among the countless choices, I identify the routes with the highest possibility of success, and by doing this, I have a spatial understanding of the area beyond my field of vision. This is what I always do in games. In a first-person fighter like Kill Ballad, this is especially vital. Do I actually have to fight him, though? That's right, this is just a game. The ring is much narrower than it appears. There's a lot of distance between the Prez and Devil Stronger. Best case scenario would have been knowing that this thing's attacked beforehand, but oh well. Since I have no data, I'll react on the spot. I guess I'll wait and see for now. No.
Fight!
Okay. One should always close the distance right at the start. Without hesitating, I charge directly at Devil Stronger.
バカめ
Before it enters my range, Devil Stronger twists its waist. Its long arm extends forward. A thrusting attack. Okay. I swiftly input the commands into my phone droid. Thanks to my daily KB training, Devil Stronger's punch looks like it's frozen in time. I can react within 4 frames of a move. I could close my eyes right now and deal with this no problem. Devil Stronger is a heavyweight hobby robot. Its height is about 1.5 times that of Honorary Prez. That certainly explains why its thrust is so high. I crouch down to avoid the punch, then transition into an uppercut motion. The Prez's extending arm stretches out and connects cleanly with Devil Stronger's crotch. I sweep it from below.
頑張るあった
ダウン
No
よっしゃ
This is a cool part in the anime for sure. I live in a world of individual frames. Slow attacks like that are just begging to be countered.
っていうかさ、アキちゃん、技名叫ばないでくれる？
カイ何言ってんの必殺技は叫んでなんぼだよ
And that's what anime tells you. That's for sure. The down Devil Stronger slowly starts to right itself.
まぐれだろでなきゃあんな反応速度出せるわけがねえビギナーズラックだ調子に乗んなよガキ
I mean, to be fair, you'd think after this robotics boom has been up for 10 years that people who play video games would manage these robots. I mean, it makes sense, to be honest. And being in a fighter game, I mean, I'm sure your reaction time's really, really solid. So, it actually makes a lot of sense that this would probably have been done already, you'd think, right? Maybe not with Kill Ballad's specific structure, like no one's gonna have Smash Bros. Controls on their thing, but they could, like, use a PlayStation 4 controller to manage their robot, you know? I was legit lucky that I got the first down. When I charged in on him, I was fully expected to be the one downed. Looks like my Kawashi is getting all fired up. He's gonna pull something big next.
デビルストロンガーワンダウンで試合再開しますファイト
Alright.
見せてやるよデビルストロンガーの恐ろしさをな
Okay. I'm pretty sure you just flipped the death trigger.
カイなんかあの人怒ってるよ
I mean, yeah, he probably is. He's a freaking loser. I stay fully aware of the distance between us and I try to flank him. I have the faster movement speed. It shouldn't be too hard to get behind him.
証拠任してんじゃねえ勝負しやがれ
I ignore his taunts. Devil Stronger's turning speed is comparatively slow. Once I get into his blind spot, dropping a combo on him should be easy peasy. I close the distance in an instant. Okay, what happens if I die? But the second I finish inputting the command, something feels off. I think I might have screwed up the range.
頑張るラッシュ
I figured as much. The hit was shallow. I almost whiffed entirely. I'm still not used to the Prez's attack range. Nonetheless, that attack should have shaken Devil Stronger up a bit. Sadly, its auto balancer is extremely good. Despite looking like that it might fall over, it carefully rebalances itself. Before I can do anything, Devil Stronger's within range. I try to put some distance between us by hitting the dash button, but crap, this isn't Kill Ballad. There is no dash button. Plus, the Honorary Prez has no reverse movement. Turning it 90 degrees and crab walking is my fastest retreat option. Unfortunately, because of my near whiff, I react too late. A fatal mistake.
デビルストロンガーのパワーを思い知れ
カイ逃げて
Devil Stronger spreads both arms wide. Then it immediately starts spinning its upper body around, using its torso as an axis. Devil Stronger's gale-like lariat smashes into the Prez and sends it flying out of the ring.
ダウン。
ついに出た。これこそが前回大会多くのロボを血祭りに上げた
Yeah, the
ダ
darkest
ブル
lariat,
ラリアットフロムヘル。
I've seen that one. That's the Z move right there.
種子島から来た高校生もやはりその洗礼を浴びてしまったぞ。
Is Tanikachi Machine a fighting type? Because we might be able to resist that one. I get it. So that's his combat strategy. He's all about powering through his opponents. Akio's information was spot on. As soon as I enter its attack range, it's over. Its weight difference is too great. Akio runs over there while Prez is landed below the ring and picks it up. As soon as she stands it up in its home position, she breathes a sigh of relief. She checks the joints for any unnatural bending. The little dude did get sent flying after all.
大丈夫。ちょっと肩のあたりにひび入っちゃったけど、他は異常なし。今の技すごかったね。
できれば事前に教えといてもらいたかったよ。
あ、そっか、ごめん。うっかりしてた。
I mean,
前回大会でも猛威を振るったダブルラリアットフロムヘル。
Double Lariat from hell. Oh, that's quite the Z move you got
デビ
there.
ルストロンガーと対戦した全てのロボットはあの技で全て行動不能に追い込まれているんだぜ。
Alright.
攻撃と防御を兼ね備えた資格なしの絶対的必殺技。
I mean, that's debatable.
心なしか前回よりも
Look how high up it is.
回転スピードが速くなっているようだ。
I mean, I'm just looking at this picture right here, and do you guys see any openings? Because I see like 80. Unless the arms move like up and down, like in a spiral motion, kind of like this, you could easily do a leg sweep or duck under it, or get it off balance by like uppercutting its underarm or something. Like you could totally beat this thing. I like there's plenty of openings. It's not easy, but it's definitely got some openings.
やはり今回の大会の優勝候補最有力はこの男なのか。
当然だろうが、こんな素人のガキには負けねえんだよ。だがまだ足りねえな。壊し足りねえ。そのポンコツをめちゃめちゃにするまで俺。
どうしよう、カイ。
Just win, mate. Come on.
デビルストロンガーワンダウン。種子島マシン3回。ワンダウンで試合再開。ファイト。
終わらせてやるぜ。うなれデビルストロンガー。ダブルラリアットフロムヘル。
Wow, and here I thought Akio was the only one crazy enough to yell out attack names, but it looks like that's all he's good for. Did he seriously start using his double lariat while I'm outside his attack range? Yeah, that's stupid. I ignore Akio's desperate-sounding cry. I advance as close as I can without entering Devil Stronger's range, and then I simply watch. I'm looking for a blind spot in that so-called invincible special attack of
この
his.
用紙はシビアだな。
But I'm not panicked. In fact, I'm calmer than when the match started. Actually, I'm excited. My mind is all clear. All I'm focused on is this match.
おねえならこっちから行くぞ、ガキが。
I guess he's done waiting. With its upper body still spinning, Devil Stronger approaches. I mean, that's an interesting strategy, to say the least. Okay, so it's spinning around. Not the G-force. The force that it takes. God, the revolving force. I can't quite remember, but it's gonna force you to kind of shake up and down as you see him like moving his arms. It's just a really dumb idea to move while you're using that attack. That's an attack you want someone to get close to you with, and then you hit it. I mean, how did this dude even place in the previous tournament when he's this stupid? Okay, I'm getting better at that at least. My timing is by eye is perfect. I also corrected my range mistake. The impact of my attack goes right into its weight, and as a bonus, the whole rush combo hits the mark. Devil Stronger, 1.5 times the height of Honorary Prez, goes flying out of the ring.
ダウン。
バカな。
カイ、今何したの？
Even Akio is totally
ダブルラ
dumbfounded.
リアットフロムヘルを破るなんて。
I mean, to be fair, I mean, he does have a point. Like, I mean, he had basically all day to wait there, and then when the dude finally started coming at him, that increased the weakness of the attack. Like, he probably still could have done it if the dude was standing there, but the fact that you were moving forward at the same time that you're wailing your arms and the thing is spinning, like, it just completely, like, has a larger weakened state, a larger time that it has that weakness, because you know it's moving forward while rotating at the same time. Like, that's just to keep that much body weight up. It's gonna have a lot of weak spots. Not to mention it's taller than it, meaning that if he ducks, it still doesn't even hit. So
コマってあるでしょ。あれと似たようなもんだよ。
I think he means like a spinning top, but that is not the. I've read enough manga to know what a top is.
上半身があれだけぐるぐる回転してたら、下半身は逆に不安定になっちゃってるわけ。
That's what I said, but you know.
だからさ、上下方向にちょっと衝撃を与えてやるだけで、コローンといっちゃうんだよね。
I mean, that was pretty
横
easy.
軸じゃなくて？
縦軸、上下方向。
Yes. If I tried to oppose it on a horizontal axis, those spinning arms would have sent me flying. All I did was match its timing, then hit one of the devil's stronger spinning arms from below with gun barrel upper. The timing was super tight, so it would have been difficult for anyone but me to land the hit. Then, with the centrifugal force from the rotation throwing it off balance, I finished it off with gun barrel rush. Centrifugal force, there it is. I can't believe I didn't freaking remember the word. As an English major, I'm distraught. I mean, I know it's a scientific word, so it's technically, you know, in a different range, but you know, it's fine. Though to be honest, that little bit was me styling on my Kawasashi. It's interesting that they used she as the ending. I haven't really heard that one much. Like Maekawa-san I hear way more often, but Maekawa-shi, I haven't heard that as much. And didn't they use she for the endings of the town names as well? Is that like an accent, you know? Like, is that like just a part of speech that they only use in a specific area? Or is it really common to use she? Because I haven't heard it before, that's all. A little bit of revenge for earlier.
嘘だろ。こんなはずねえ。デビルストロンガーのダブルラリアットフロムヘルが破られるはずがねえんだ。
Double lariat from hell.
赤コーナ
That's
ー、
funny.
早くロボをリングに戻して。
After being warned, Maekawashi grabs Devil Stronger and returns it to the ring, a blank expression on his face.
デビルストロンガー2ダウン、種子島マシン3回1ダウン。次のダウンでデビルストロンガーは負けとなります。
See, at match point, I mean, that one was succinct. But it sounds like they said Tanagashi Machine only needs one more down to win. I think. Something along those lines.
ありえねえ。ありえねえ。ありえねえ。ありえねえ。ありえねえ。
Oh dear, he's lost
Fight!
it, yeah.
こんなの絶対認めねえ。デビルストロンガーは最強ロボなんだよ。うらー
See, this is why, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly why you need to get a life before you're 40 years old living in your mother's basement. I'm just throwing it out there. Like, when you're in your late teens, your early 20s, get out, do stuff, get really good hobbies, get really good friends, you know? Go out, try and improve yourself as a human being. Don't just sit in there and, you know, play video games and build robots all day. I mean, you can do that some of the time. There's nothing wrong with that. But if that's your entire life, and you do literally nothing else, you end up like this guy. One who knows little often repeats it. Oh god. He starts double lariat from hell while I'm outside his attack range again.
もうパターン化しちゃったんだって。
Yeah, it didn't work last time. Might as well. there's no input error, I can take Devil Stronger down at the same series of moves. How does he not get this? While the double lariat of hell might have dominated the last tournament, it's just a handicap now. It's true. I just used the same move. I used the exact same method as before and put a stop to his raging typhoon. As my follow-up attack, I twist my waist 90 degrees and hit him with my own lariat.
頑張るラリアー
Devil Stronger promptly falls over in the
Down!
ring.
3ノックダウンで勝者種子島マシン3回。
There's a moment of silence. The underdog story. This is what Nagito talks about in Danganronpa 2. I mean, what? Well, I guess specifically the underdog story I believe he spoke about in Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. But yeah, this is followed by tremendous cheering directed at us.
やった
Oh, look at that. I got an achievement. Guys, I got an achievement. I did it. Akio hugs me
ダイ
tightly.
は勝つって信じてたよ
Funny considering how she looked like she was gonna cry
い
mid-match.
や、まだ予選を1回勝っただけでしょ。
It's true.
でもこの一勝はうちらには大きな意味のある一勝だよ
I mean, that means
こ
they have a
れ
shot
は
to
大
win.
番狂わせだ。なんと優勝候補と見られていたデビルストロンがまさかの予選トーナメント1回戦敗退。それを破ったのは種子島から来た無名のロボット部。おっと、ちょっと待ちな。たった今ホットな情報が入ってきたぜ。
Alright.
デビルストロンガーに勝利した種子島マシン3回の中央種子島高校ロボ部はなんと9年前のロボワンフェスティバルでの優勝経験ありなんだぜ。しかもその時の優勝マシンも種子島マシン3だったのさ。
Yeah, I mean, you'd think they would have, like, is this dude who, you think they would hire commentators who, like, watch this on a consistent basis. If this was such a big deal, like, this commentator should know that this exact same machine won the tournament 9 years ago. You'd think, right? Right?
さらに聞いて驚きな。9年前の種子島マシン3のオペレーターは今現在エグスケで大活躍中の瀬宮美咲さんだ。うわっ
I feel like they wouldn't be announcing this over the intercom, though.
こいつはがぜん中央種子島高校ロボ部を要チェックだぜ。瀬宮美咲の遺伝子を持つ高校生の活躍を見逃すな。
両
Oh
者
boy.
退場。
嘘だこんなの嘘だ
My Kawashi looks like his soul has left his body, a far cry from his attitude from earlier. He slumps his shoulder and trudges away. I can't help but feel dissatisfied as I watch him in the corner of my eye. Okay. All of the matches in pools are finished. My other 3 opponents were all worse than Devil Stronger in terms of specs, so I blew through them. Now we advance to the final bracket. We made it to the top 32, eh? Considering our robot is 9 freaking years old, that ain't too shabby.
はい食べるでしょ
Akio appears with crepes in hand from a nearby
ミ
joint.
ッチー探さずにクレープ買ってたの？
Freaking Michi.
すごく美味しそうだったからつい
That's fair. Crepes are good. Akio is in good spirits compared to earlier in the day, though I know
あ
why.
と今日一日お疲れ様の意味も込めてうちのおごり
Well, in that case, who am I to say
明
no?
日もあるけど、分かってる？
分かってるよ
I bite down to the crepe, and the sweetness of strawberries, bananas, and whipped cream fills my
カ
mouth.
イ予選戦ってみてどう優勝狙えるよね大丈夫だよね
Who is she trying to
ロボワン
convince?
のレベルは大体分かったよ。
To be fair, they did beat someone who was supposed to win. So I feel like they have. Oh, I apologize for that. The hell? Is my headphones getting unplugged? Anyway.
想像してたよりは大したことなかったかな。あの程度かってのが感想。
That's fair. Even Maekawashi, a favorite to win the championship, wasn't
ホ
much.
ビーロボのレベルはすごく高いんだけどね。ほとんどは37。前川氏のなんとかストロンガーなら1級で不利だったくらいだよ。でもオペレーターは違ったみたいでさ、戦いの駆け引きみたいなのが分かってないっていうのかな。みんなあくまで開発者兼オペレーターだからかもしれないけど、キルバラでいつも対戦してる連中に比べると全く物足りなかったよ。
I mean, that's fair.
キルバラのスピードとは全然違うしね。もっさりしすぎ。見てからでも対応余裕。
カイはゲームの腕はすごいもんね。キルバラの操縦システムを載せちゃったんだから、そのカイと渡り合える人は世界に何人もいないんじゃないかな。
いや、さすがにそれは買いかぶりすぎだと思うよ。
I mean, he's like top 5 of the world. I mean, you could be modest, but that's like saying that's like PewDiePie saying, "Well, I don't really have that many subs." I mean, you're top 5 in the world, mate. I mean, that's pretty
前
good.
川氏が特別下手くそだったってことならいいんだけど、決勝トーナメントに出てくる俺以外の31人も全員あのレベルじゃあんまりたぎらないからね。
前回大会のトップ8人くらいはね、シード選手だから予選には出てこなかったの。シード選手ともなるとやっぱり強敵だと思う。
ちなみに前回大会の優勝者ってどんな人？
ミスタープレアです。
は？なんて？
ミスタープレアですだよ。
Pleiades.
ほらこの人。
Perfect.
いやいや、アキちゃん、そういうギャグいらないし。
ギャグじゃないってば。
It's right there.
前回前々回と
This isn't
2連覇中な
Wikipedia.
んだよ。
This is their
す
official
ごいんだから。
website, mate. So, I mean, it's pretty fair.
この人、なんでマスクしてんの？
It's your classmate,
そ
homie.
う。
Just saying.
どう見ても日本人だよね。
多分。でもね、正体不明なんだ。
See, I don't understand how you can get away with that. Because, like, for example, in order to go into the tournament in the first place, right? The application process that they had to go through. I mean, did they just not show their name? They're just like, oh, we're a club. So this dude showed up. You're telling me this dude showed up and just was like, I'm gonna enter this tournament. And they're like, who are you? Could be anybody. Or quote unquote, by the blessings of the 7 goddesses, I arrived from 400 light years away. Yep. So that got him through the application process. Bruh. I quickly flipped through my memories, and sure enough,
こ
there he
れ
is.
さ、もしかして日高くんじゃない？
Yep.
日高スバル。
Yeah, Hidaka Subaru.
うちらの学校の2年の？
そう。
うーん。
Feel like that's pretty obvious. Akio tilts her head and as she brings her face close to the monitor and stares at it intently, and then
まさか
she just casually rejects my extremely likely theory. I don't know, they definitely look alike.
お前ら
あ、ミッチ。
I'm telling you, man, if they just beat all those people and this motherfucker is gonna be like, alright, let's go sleep on a train, I'm gonna be upset. Michi casually walks towards us in the direction of the station, waving his hands. What the heck has he been up to all day?
ずっと電話してたのに、なんで出なかったの？
まあまあ、先生もあちこち駆けずり回ってたんだよ。
Uh-huh. Running around as the
それより
supervisor of the club.
先生びっくりしたぞ。聞いて驚くなよ。お前らのことがツイッポですっごい話題になってるんだって。
Oh man, are we really? Yo, hell yeah. Oh, Akio's getting a ton of followers. Hell yeah. Yeah, they're fans. They're fans. I promise. They're fans. Interesting. What is D? D's probably gonna be like the mystery part of the game, like the Steins Gate crazy, ridiculous stuff that they're gonna have that makes you question your life choices.
ああ、うん。うちも見た。
That's my bet.
カイのこと褒めてる書き込みがたくさん。あとね、キルバラみたいな操縦システムは革命的だとか。
つうかな、少なくとも瀬宮妹の素性はさらされてるぞ。
うちなんて？
I mean, she just said that she got a bunch of followers, right? Not completely. Like, she said, I'm getting a bunch of followers. What is this? Why would you not think, I wonder why?
瀬宮美咲の妹だってな。もちろん顔写真付きでだ。
そっか。
いいか、忠告しとくぞ妹。
うちはミッチーの妹じゃないよ。
姉ちゃんと同じようにメディアで有名になってチヤホヤされたいとか思ったりするんじゃないぞ。お前の姉ちゃんは特別なんだからな。というか異常なんだからな。これ豆知識だからよく覚えて脳みそに刻みつけとけ。
Life lesson.
お姉ちゃんのことを
Most
異
people
常呼
can't
ばわり
be
しないで
internet
ほしいな。
famous.
まあ特別ってのは間違ってないけど。
ミッチー、ミサ姉と連絡取ったりした？
いや、妹は連絡したのか？
ああ、うん。でも電話したけど出なくって。
あいつ調子に乗ってるな。むしろ先生たちのことをもてなして自宅に招いてタダで泊まらせてくれるぐらいのことはすべきだと先生は思うぞ。
Right? Isn't she like making the bank? You can't just like let your little sister not sleep in a fucking McDonald's? Michi and Misane were classmates in high school. Michi even became the president of the robot club Misane founded. They used to be surprisingly close, but now there's a massive gulf between them that may never get sealed. Akio disappointedly sighs and takes a bite out of her crepe.
それよりミッチー、もう疲れたから早くホテルに行こうよ。また宿取ってないとか言わないでよ。
バッチリ OK だ。何しろ今日一日かけて安い宿を見つけてきたんだからな。
Okay.
駆けずり回ってたってそのことか。
本来なら今日中に島に帰る予定だったんだがな。昨日言ったように予算は飛行機代しかもらってないわけだからな。わかるか？今の驚くところだぞ。
I got more than my fill of surprises yesterday, thank you very much.
それでも
Yeah, that's fair.
お前たちのために今日一日慣れない東京を駆け回ったんだ。そんな先生の苦労をねぎらってくれていい。
行き当たりばったりだね。
ほんと信じられないよミッチー。
教頭のプレッシャーの凄まじさってもんをいつかお前たちも理解するだろう。
I mean, I'm pretty sure they already know.
ちなみにちゃんと2部屋取った？
なんで2部屋も必要なんだ。和室に雑魚寝すりゃいいだろうが。
うちミッチーと同じ部屋なんて嫌だからね。
そういうわがまま言うやつは路上で寝るんだな。東京なら夜も昼みたいに明るいぞ。これ豆知識な。
ああ、もうほんと信じられないよ。
I mean, I can
絶
at
対
least
にもう1部屋取ってもらうんだから。
understand that one. If they don't have enough money and they can only afford one room, then you might as well just sleep there. I know it's gonna be really weird to sleep with your teacher in the same room, but I mean, if you don't have a choice, then you don't have a choice, you know?
とにかく宿まで行くか。ほら、カイ、
This is probably gonna be a fantastic room, isn't it?
明日に備えてゆっくり休まなきゃ。まだ発作は出てないもんね。
That's true. I've been trying to keep my mind off that all day, so thanks for bringing me crashing back to reality. I click my tongue and take Akio's hand for support as I
明
stand
日
up.
きっと立とうね。決勝。
出るからには全一は取るよ。
I'm being perfectly honest. If nothing else, judging by my opponent in the pools, top 32 doesn't stand a chance, which is why I'm kind of disappointed. I'm not really feeling a sense of accomplishment. There's no fire inside me. I'm not even remotely pumped up. Just pardon disappointment. Paired with my anxiety over the bomb I'm carrying with me, my chest feels heavy, uncomfortable even. Tomorrow, eh? Well... Is this the big tournament thing? So they actually got a place to stay. They
た
weren't
だいまより
like lying.
ロボ141ザ・スカイハイバーニング優勝決定戦を行います。
The sky high burning. Sometimes, man, their use of English is just fascinating. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys smash that like button because you already know your support's greatly appreciated, as well as subscribe.